Grand Rising, coming to you at 0700 hours, 40 minutes. The spirit is with me, whether you believe in it or not. I don't know your understanding or your belief system. But my dreams, and welcome to the AM Access. It is Tuesday, November 30th, 2021. Until we understand as a race, as a whole, we're being used as pawns and decoys. We're being breeded, nurtured, and fostered. We are being divided and separated. We are the common denominator and the lowest denominator. We are our own path to destruction and our own destroying of our own journeys. We will never come out of what we need to come out of. That's okay. This is the introduction to our revolution now. Yes, I sound crazy. I don't get many views, but one day some young person going to see I was preparing my people for war. Can't say I didn't do my part on and offline. Offline, I'm going to be more vocal in the streets, more outgoing, more get into what we need to do, whether you understand it or realize it or not, because we are in war mode. And within that, you have to understand the design that is being propagated, advertised, marketed, and made us lower. The word we should be using, we are lower, not weaker, not as strong as we used to be, because we conformed, we assimilated, we took on every gender-based theologies, every placebo, we was enslaved, we was encompassed to go a certain direction. Even though that wasn't direction, we mixed, we got colonized, we got Trojan horse, we got Roman Empire, we got bamboozled, we got smoked out, got smoked in, we got slaughtered, we got pillaged, and we still accept everything that's not us. And I was gonna do 2 years ago, I wasn't understanding. 10 years ago, I wasn't understanding why community and unity was not going to be effective. Because I had to learn for almost 10 years or longer, 10 years going, that a lot of people, common sense have deteriorated or never had it because their parents didn't show them or give them all the same powers and abilities that they had. They were supposed to get stronger. That's why when you watch things which some other race understand, it's silly to watch because we're not used to it. Our children supposed to come out stronger than us. And then we supposed to give them, because they can't hear or see. Everything they hear is muffled. Because their spirit is speaking to them while they're in the womb, why they still in the spirit. But we don't have that type of energy, that power yet, that ability. We got so lax. We got to go back and access it and then activate it again and work it within ourselves and spread it back out. Because that's charity and love. They took everything. When is the last time you heard your favorite person talk about love? If you listen to anybody on YouTube, all these names, all these terminologies, I'm going to talk about them individually with a reason why it's happening. None of this is helping us. That's what I use in statistics. That don't help us. That's like saying, well, since the statistic, so if you use statistic or some type of wage gap or some type of most of the people that come from bad areas have successful marriages. It's the people, and most of the people that come from good areas have bad marriages. So, or environment. So what does that mean? Nothing. I'm not gonna look at but if I know if a person doing I know this for a fact, if a person doing bad, they're bad. Somebody told me they don't believe in good and evil. I say, you don't gotta believe in good and evil, but there's decisions you're gonna make that's gonna hurt, harm, and kill people. And I don't know what you're gonna call that right there. At least give it a name and then find out what the name is called later. So you can put it in your place that I don't want to do this because I know it's wrong. Not because the law said it was wrong, not because another person said it was wrong. I said it was wrong. When are you gonna get that? When did a statistic to tell me that a woman that do that can't cook, clean, this and that? What about her learning? Statistics to tell you a man don't make enough. What about him learning? What about him getting better? And then if you do it by himself, that's the first divide. Let somebody do it on their own. Let them have to fight and fend for their whole life on their own. But I'm not that type. I've been doing that my whole life with the less support. But I don't give up on, because that's not in me to give up on people. Some things are just innate. That's one of my innate abilities. It's not to give up on you. Most of the time, people give up on themselves because it's like, how much pain are you going to cause me before I have to leave you alone? It is like they're challenging you. I don't want to be challenged with you. I want to be with you. And that's what a lot of people don't understand or get. If we can understand and get that, we'll be smooth. So this is an introduction. I'm going to bring up topics and do different things for you and make it clear cut on how to start preparing. If you have not, you still have an opportunity to prepare for you and your family, your household, and the things you need to do before, instead of waiting to the end. More talk about love and talking about bringing us together. If you don't believe in it, cool. But if you don't believe in coming together, at least have yourself prepared. So when the time comes, so this is the introduction to a revolution of self. I would say the war, but it's a self-revolution. It's an introduction. I'm going to do topics and subjects one-on-one, how to start preparing. And it'll behoove of you to take in the information, utilize it, and live your life as it. If not, that's on you. So what I say unto one, I say unto all. It's your path, it's your journey, it's your choice. Choose wisely.